Alright, before we start, I want to let any viewers know that I won't be playing at the launch of Modern Warfare. So I won't be playing probably for the first couple days. But don't trip. I should be back in action by Monday the 28th. So I'll be streaming and posting a lot of content on and about this game. So subscribe and like if you enjoy this video, because we got plenty more to come. Let's get it. Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Dr. Dre. COD is finally upon us and the time is now. This is the calm before the storm. That is the much anticipated launch of COD Modern Warfare, and it's about to go down. The goals for today's video is to simply convey some changes that are going to be coming, to the game pre-launch, and a few other things that you may need to know just before the launch. And the first thing, naturally, you may need to know is when the game is actually launching. Contrary to what the game has advertised, it's not launching October 26th. There's actually like a few different launches to the game. So first, for any PC players, this is going to launch October 24th, 6 p.m. Pacific time and 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. For console players who have the game bought digitally, preloading is already accessible, and the official launch for the game is going to be that same day, as PC, which is October 24th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Now, for you people that unfortunately got the actual copy, the physical copy, well, you have to pick it up whenever your vendor, actually releases the game. Who knows if they'll, change that, with, this knowledge that the game is getting played early. We'll see, but, you're kind of SOL. But now that we're past the launch, what should we be expecting to be different? Well, first, there's going to be some changes to the guns in the game. The only changes I've been able to find, really though, however, is, for actual gun balancing, is that the AK-47 is going to get buffed. Apparently, the devs, when they were developing the game, they really thought the AK to be pretty good, and it just wasn't. It was a pretty mediocre gun. It wasn't terrible, but it was a stereotypical high damage, high recoil. Yeah, but it wasn't bad, but it definitely was not a world beater. You did not have the best gun out, any time in the game. While that may be the only balancing that's been worked on to our knowledge, for sure they're making changes to gun sounds and smoke. There was an issue in the beta. It wasn't present in the alpha, but gun sounds and the gun smoke would get out of sync a little bit, and the guns would sound kind of hollow. This is a minor thing, but it will make a world of difference to the feel of the game and make the guns feel that much more satisfying to actually use in game. While those are small changes, Infinity Ward is working on a big fix for one of the biggest downfalls of this game during its beta stage, and that was fucking dark corners inside the maps. The corners were mad and annoying during the beta. It really changed the game. Kids would literally hide in corners like we were playing Black Ops in 2012, bro. The shit really messed with the flow of the game, and it discouraged players from pushing rooms fast, and it slows down the pace. You don't want to rush as much. You're real hesitant to really make a move just because dudes could be just literally in a black hole in the middle of the map. I can't even remember what that map is, but the map with the rail yard going across the middle of the big cranes and stuff, and that room right over there by the little trail, the rail station, there was a little tunnel that connected two rooms, and it just literally was a black hole. You could not see anything in there, and that's just broken. That's just whack. Get it out of there. Facts. But they're doing it, so it's cool. Ground War is also getting some changes. Apparently, some people found a way to get onto the map in Ground War, so naturally, that's something they're working on fixing. Another thing that they're changing for Ground War is the spawn system. The devs said the spawns were purposely aggressive during the beta, which caused some crazy lit moments in these matches. Here, I'm probably gonna have some gameplay right now. It was fucking hilarious. That people would just spawn in literally in a room of 7 enemies, and I did it 3-4 times in a row at the end of one match. I don't know if I have the footage. If I do not have the footage, it probably won't be up in the video, but if I do, it will be up. so you'll know as you see. But it was crazy. But they cleared the air and stated that they purposely used aggressive spawns to get as much data as possible during the beta. So we should see that toned down quite a bit post-launch. And something they're working on yet again is name tag visibility. I don't know what's up with this game, but they've had some trouble with it. I don't remember really having this big of a problem in other games, but this seems to be a reoccurring issue. But they've been working on this since the alpha of the game, and they're working on it again. This time though, it's due to name tags showing through the doors in game. And you know, it's not necessarily just the name tag, because the doors in general are getting some work done. So this kind of falls into that category, you know, just because it's kind of weird during the beta. And in the beta, there are a couple more glitches that are getting worked on for launch. Among those is the animation from crouching to proning. This was a big issue when players would drop shot. Their character would literally just go from crouching to prone with no animation whatsoever, making them hella hard to shoot. Another bug was the VTOL kill streak. I had this happen to me a couple times, but the VTOL would shoot through multiple layers of the roof, kill enemies. This shit is mad annoying, bro. It pissed me off. And the last thing was apparently an issue where if you got the Juggernaut kill streak, sometimes the game wouldn't allow you to call the streak in, which, you know, it should take no explanation why that's a problem. I mean, I can't personally speak because I didn't even get a Juggernaut during the beta. To be fair, I'll give myself at least some credit. I never like put it as my kill streak because I gotta be realistic. I mean, I ain't that nigga like that, but you know, I can't speak from personal experience on this one. But I hope you enjoyed. This is a great time in the COD community, especially for us old heads who got our first time on the sticks in the original Modern Warfare trilogy, like M-Dub 1, 2, and 3. Bro, it was thugging. But stay tuned for a lot of content on this game. I truly think it's going to be a great one, but that's it. Peace.